So I was just sent this video yesterday by one of my longtime followers, and this account is an account called Truth Seeker Social on X. And we are going to listen to this video. They are talking about who the owners of Canada are. And I'm guessing this account is probably one of the pro Alberta separatist accounts, judging by the way that they're talking. And we are going to listen to some of the claims that they make in this video, and we are going to refute them. So let's go.
Did you guys see the meeting between Carney and Donald Trump where Donald Trump pretty much steamrolled Carney and Carney sat there like a little girl basically saying, Canada's not for sale, and I consolidated with the owners of Canada, and everybody's wondering who the owners are, and a bunch of people are saying it's us Canadians that are the owners. I'm pretty sure we don't have any rights, okay? We're just tax slaves to the crown. And if you're wondering and saying things like, well, we're not part of the crown anymore, in the 80s we got our own independence and we got our own Charter of Rights that was never signed into being, so it's not a real country. And why is King Charles coming at the end of May to open up our parliament? Isn't that a little weird and ceremonious? No. But hey, you know what? That's just my conspiracy mind going all over the place. Anyway, I decided to look into who the owners of Canada are, and I found a bunch of policies. Every policy I've read, whether it was like Policy Horizon or UN policies or anything to do with the future of Canada, it always states stakeholders into Canada. Stakeholders because Canada is a corporation, not a country. And the interesting thing is I found 10 families who are billionaires in Canada who absolutely own and monopolize everything from communications to newspapers to MSM to oil to mining and everything, which is why Canada is not a free enterprise and they do not allow competition to come in, which is why Canadians pay the highest cell phone bills around the world. But let me just show you these 10 families. Now, if you go down to this website called Economics from the Top Down, this goes into detail what everything that is owned by these families. And you've got the McCain family, which is food, the Katz family, the Fidani family, which I believe is in real estate and owns almost all of like Toronto, the Richardson family, the Saputo family, again food, the Rogers family, your cell phone providers, the Pattison family who owns basically a lot of advertising, and they started off as a dealership, then went into newspapers and thing, the Irving family, oil, the Weston family, and the Thompson family. And Trump was 100% correct when he said that the Canada actually depends on the United States more than we do on them, because this is our trade. These are our top 4 trade partners, and look at how much we trade with the United States versus China, versus the United Kingdom, and then versus Japan. So then I went and looked into stakeholders, and stakeholders refers to an individual or group that derives benefits from the use of resources and concern about a particular issue and or holds legal or de facto rights to manage or make decisions, especially down here if you look at the green part. And what's really funny is the Mike Myers elbows up people. Guess what? He got named in the P. Diddy case. So, elbows up, you guys. Woo! I actually think you guys did a good thing by electing Mark Carney, because not only did billions of dollars get transferred by the Governor General of Canada while Parliament has been closed, which no one is talking about because you can't question anything, and it went into who knows where, but now we've got King Charles coming to open up our parliament, almost as if saying that we're still part of the crown. But that's okay.
My God.
Whatever. Honestly, I think you guys sped this deal up with us becoming the 51st state. So, good job, elbows up, crew.
That is probably the most rambly conspiracy theory, tinfoil hat. I don't even know, like, Wexit mixed with like, I feel like I'm sitting back in my buddy's place back in 2011 listening to financial YouTube with like all the weird tinfoil hat bullshit that sprouts up on financial YouTube. Like, what the fuck? Of course there are founding families. That's the same thing in the States, you moron. The Rockefellers, the fucking Hearst family, the freaking Vanderbilts. Like, hello? Like, what are you saying? Oh no. There are families that capitalized on the resources in the countries that they lived in. Oh no. What the fuck are you saying? That only those families own Canada? Then why the hell does everybody get to vote? What the fuck are you? This person is, as I said to my follower who sent me this video, this person is on crack. Because they start out by saying that the Charter of Rights and Freedoms and the Constitution were never signed or ratified, which is complete bullshit. Because if they were never ratified or signed, then nobody would have any rights, and we wouldn't have court cases and precedents established showing that we have rights. Like this shit right here from these types of Canadians is the shit that gets picked up by Americans and run with. Like this bullshit and the shit from Rebel fucking News, fucking Ezra Levant and crew doing half their research and running with shit that they know the Americans will jump at. Like, come on. This is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. And I'm glad that I covered this whole video. Like, she had nothing constructive to say, and there was no organized thought process. She was just verbally vomiting a bunch of conspiracy theories out onto the ether. Truth Seeker Social, do better. Seriously, do better. Go back to physics or civics class, okay? Go take a couple more civics lessons. Learn the history of the yes, actual country that you live in, and be grateful that you live in this country. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Is this person as crazy as I think they are? Let me know what you think here in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, buy me a coffee, and I'll see you in the next one.